Hi. So today's card is Inner Earth, and this one says you can get through this and new beginnings. And again, this is another new pack that I'm working with. And a lot of these sort of symbols are coming up when we need to sort of keep that faith, keep that push, know that things are going to get better, even though the things around us don't look like they're going to get better. But let's see what they're going to say today. Yes, today we would like to say to you that though your world is starting to settle back into some sort of normality, we would ask you all to work on yourselves, as many of you are now thinking that you are going to return to normal. But the world has changed. The world around you has changed. The world and how you are going to interact with it are changing and are going to be changed. We ask that you continue the inner work and that as you see people around you not wishing to change, that you do not get pulled into their energy. We want you to stay in your higher vibration. We want you to stay in your safe space, should we call it, because the new beginnings that are coming will require a bit of adapting, will require you to start to look at the world in a new way, to see how you can change things around you by mere thought. Because what you will notice is, as you believe, so your world will be. And many of you have been told this, but it is now starting to come into actuality. So we ask you to start to keep an eye on your thoughts, as the colloquialism is. And when we say keep an eye on your thoughts, we want you to be more attentive, more aware of how you are thinking, because many of you are not keeping an eye on your thoughts. You are allowing your mind to run off into 101 different directions. And this is something that you need to start to work on even more, because you need to, should we say, keep your parameters in a boundary driven way, because there are things coming. There will be energy explosions from the planet as well as the beings around you, because more and more of pent up emotions, darkness, whatever you wish to call it, is now being released so that humanity can shift forward into these higher vibrations as a whole. What we want you to look at is that you start to change your view of the world. One person changing their view of the world is worth 100 being pressed into changing their view of the world. So we ask you to not try and change others' view of the world, but lead by example. Show others how you are living your life. Show others how more relaxed you are. Show others how you did what you did, but do not make them do the same as you, because what often happens is if you try and make people do things, they will dig their heels in. The old saying of you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, because beings have their own mind, they have their own mindset, and this is a free will planet that you live on. So, what we ask is that you deal with people in a more gentler way. It is more like a showing rather than a making, is what you must now start to do. Because in the past, it has always been you will change your mindset, you will do this, you will do that, that a lot of spiritual paths have professed. And now you are moving into the energy of the mother, the energy of the this is a nicer way to do it. Would you like to try that? Rather than this is the way it's always been, you have to do it. So again, there's going to be a far more bigger choice of how you reach your mindset of peace, your energy of peace, you're being able to sit in your space and not have others' energies affect you. So it is not a case of one size fits all. It's going to be a case of how does what is available going to help me? And also, you may be inspired to bring in something yourself. So do not think that if you are inspired to do something and share it with others, that you are wrong. It is you are bringing forth a new method or a new way of doing something so that you can help others. So, this is another thing we ask: create, create, create. Creation is a great thing for humanity because the more you create, the more you see the world in a different way, the more you share your energy of a positive nature like a child does, the more this world will change quickly for you. And that is one of the things that we ask is when they say see the world like a child sees the world as, oh, what adventure can I have today? What can I look at today? I've never seen that before. Let's go and have a look. And that is the way your mindset should be: adventure, inquisitiveness, being able to see the world in a new way. Because many of you have just been rushing around, trying to get things done, trying to worry about what is this rule, what is that rule. The thing is that it is nice to have rules, but you also have to live. So we ask you to exercise your free will and go, these are the rules I have to follow, but everything else is mine and I can create what I want to create. So we ask you to follow that, follow the joy of your heart, because the more you are in your bliss, the more you are in your joy, the more you can expand your energy and sit in that peaceful space and enjoy what you need to do. So we ask that you sit in that space, enjoy that time, and no matter where you are, that you try or you experience or you we're using the word over and over, try, because the reason why we say to try is because many of you again are sort of talking yourself out of, I don't want to try this, I don't want to try that. I'm a little bit worried about this, I'm a little bit worried about that. But we say to you, try. Try to do what it is that you are interested in. Because if you do not make mistakes, you cannot learn anything else. You cannot do anything else because your energy is stuck, your energy is stagnant. But the more you try something, and if you fail, it's not for you. Or you may think, I'll try it a different way. But try. Try something and see what happens next. Because this world is all about choice. And the more choices you make, the more experiences you have, and the more you can see what is for you and what in this lifetime you are not meant to be. So we will leave it there. Bye-bye. So give everything a try. See what suits you and see what doesn't suit you. And that way you can know